and introduces the head of product development from one of the world's elite automakers. Together, they walk the audience through a video explaining what the two companies are working on, showing how sensors map out a virtual landscape that allows a car to determine where it should travel. Then, the automaker VP says, "I brought something with me." All eyes dart stage right as a sleek silver sedan slowly drives towards them and smoothly parks diagonally next to the two men. They go to open the driver's side door. No one is there. They walk around the side, coming to the trunk. Opening it up, they reveal the driver by holding up the central CPU manning the car. Roughly the size of a notebook, it fits snugly off to one side. The rep from the automaker then explains that the critical component powering the CPU is this tech company's newest mobile processor. He explains that this processor brings supercomputing power to the car. It admits that with normal PCs, these sort of rapid calculations are not possible in real time. The tech company's CEO concedes that developing this processor was the most ambitious project we've ever worked on, and that it's impossibly advanced. A press release also explained that this processor provides 10 times the computing power of previous mobile processors without consuming additional energy, and that it's the same level of technology that powers the world's 10 most energy-efficient supercomputers. The founding editor of Automotive Design and Production, one of the leading publications for automotive engineers, stood in awe, later writing that with 4 processors per car, a 2-car garage would have as much computing power as the $120 million Blue Mountain supercomputer installed at the Los Alamos National Laboratory in 1998. And that's where many experts have this company incorrectly pegged, and why most investors haven't caught on to this tech company's true potential. Since the company has developed a mobile processor, some analysts argue that the company is behind the times, that it doesn't have a strong selling point with smartphone manufacturers. But it seems that could actually be this company's goal. You see, this company isn't merely competing in the present, it's also battling for the future. This tech superstar knows that in a matter of mere years, the car will be the smartest device. Some experts are already calling it the next smartphone. As he closed out his keynote address, the CEO predicted, "The car is going to be the most amazing robot we own. Future cars will be computers first, with 4 wheels, and they will do things most computers can't or maybe never will." Then consider that this company already has their products in more than 4.5 million cars and growing, in everything from Porsches and Maseratis to Volkswagens and Hyundais, even Teslas. The importance of this fact can't be overstated, because even if self-driving cars take longer than most experts are predicting to go mainstream, smaller changes in autonomous functions will continue to come to market. And, as these get more complex, they will require powerful chips capable of handling these complicated functions like those this company is already selling. And because of their established partnerships with the major automakers, this company will be the clear choice to provide the computing power. By now, I'm sure you understand why we're so excited about the opportunities self-driving cars present, especially for this under-the-radar tech company. Of course, it's this ability to sniff out mega-growth stocks before Wall Street catches on that has allowed Motley Fool co-founder David Gardner to amass an enviable track record of investing success. And it's helped him and his brother Tom build a track record that we Motley Fool employees enjoy bragging about. In fact, since the brothers founded their Motley Fool Stock Advisor investment newsletter in 2002, David has recommended over 100 profitable stocks for his followers, and dozens of stocks that have risen more than 100%. Over the course of more than a decade, he's achieved an average return of over 200% on his recommendations. That's more than triple what the market has done over the same period. And he's on record recommending once-in-a-lifetime winners like AOL in 1994, Amazon in 1997, and 3D Systems in 2012. Of course, he hates when I bring up his past winners, because he doesn't want someone to mistake him as a one-hit wonder. But that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, a randomly selected portfolio taken from among the hundreds of stock recommendations David Gardner has published since 2002 beat the S&P 500 an astonishing 92.6% of the time. and it produced a positive return 100% of the time. How does he do it? Simple. He picks great companies, not great bubbles. After all, truly timing the market, picking the right stock on the right minute of the right day, is impossible. But good investments are made for the long term. Not 100 years, mind you. 5 is enough. 10 is even better. But this concept is foreign to Wall Street. Strangely enough, this means making great investments is easy, especially when you can track down a top dog and first mover. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what's a top dog and what's a first mover? It's pretty simple, really. A top dog is a company that dominates its industry, and a first mover is a company with a technology or product so revolutionary that it disrupts an existing industry and creates an entirely new one. And on those rare occasions when you find a company that's both a top dog and a first mover, chances are you found your next huge winner. Like Amazon.com in the online retail market, Netflix in the DVD rental market, or Priceline in the travel industry. David led investors to big gains on all three and still recommends them to Motley Fool Stock Advisor members.